Usually, in a gunfight, whoever puts the first shot on target wins. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. It comes to us out of Brazil, and it's an armed robbery of a restaurant that we see the clerk behind the counter wait for his opportunity, get his gun in the fight, and put shots on target. But we're also going to see that those shots, even when they're on target, aren't necessarily immediately incapacitating, which is why you got to do everything you can to put yourself in the best position to cover your asp. Well, the bad guys always get to set the time of the attack, and these guys are just hanging out in their restaurant, making some food for people, and the bad guy pulls a gun, and he announces a robbery. Now, you notice that the good guys are like, whoa, man, do whatever you want. So this guy's going to go and try to rob all these absolutely oblivious patrons. He starts telling them, oh, hey, man, I want your wallets and your cell phones and stuff. But what he doesn't know is that one of the clerks is armed, and because the guy is armed, he takes a couple of shots at the robber. The robber takes a shot back, and this one is over. They're going to chase him a little bit if you go watch the original and not catch him. So let's back up and learn a few lessons here. And I think that first lesson is all about the ambush, and you better be able to survive the ambush. And one of the important things that we think about in that is that the bad guy's always going to get the jump on you. That gun comes out. What are you going to do in that moment? Are you going to try to draw on a drawn gun? That's suicide. You got to wait for your opportunity. And I love here that this defender does. You notice he goes into surrender position, puts his hands up. Hey, man, I don't have any problems with you. I don't want any problems, as he's looking for his opportunity to protect himself. That's incredibly wise. That's why we talk about this all the time. Now, as soon as he does, you notice right there, he gets his hand on his gun. He's going to go for his gun. As soon as that guy turns his back, he looks for his opportunity. He gets ahead of him in the OODA loop. He finds the opportunity and he draws his gun. Now, as this guy is just going to kind of look around here, everyone else is oblivious. Guys, please, if you are a bystander, do not be oblivious to your surroundings. When you get totally engrossed in what you're doing, you can get jumped and get into a place where you don't have any opportunities. And of course, that's not wise. So now the good guy here, we're going to see him draw his firearm and drive into the fight a little bit. And you notice here he hits the sheetrock next to the bad guy. That first shot matters because the bad guy's going to fire back here pretty quick. And putting that first shot on target is incredibly important. I might have suggested closing that distance a little more or taking that shot. There's a second shot you can see just coming out the barrel of his gun that our good guy's going to take. And we say, okay, well, wait a minute. Did he hit him with that second shot? He might have, but now the bad guy shoots back, and we can see that the bad guy's putting rounds their way as well. So you can't guarantee that that first shot's going to do it. That's why we say that first shot, marksmanship, incredibly important. Put that first shot on target because that'll get the bad guy running away from you instead of shooting at you as you try to cover your asp.